Welcome back. Every conversation about philosophy is like wiping a layer of dust from the mirror of the soul, helping us to see ourselves and the world more clearly. Let us continue that journey of contemplation together. 41. Many people mistake the nature of courage, but courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the judgment that something else is more important than fear. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who, despite that fear, chooses to step forward for a higher ideal. 42. In a world that is always trying to make you something else, the greatest gift you can give is to be yourself. As Oscar Wilde once said, "Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken." Authenticity to one's own soul is the ultimate form of freedom. 43. We often measure wealth by what we own, but the philosopher Epictetus taught that wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. True freedom comes not from getting everything we desire, but from no longer being enslaved by those desires. 44. Do not allow yourself to become a prisoner of your past. A ship is safe in harbor, but that's not what ships are built for. The past is a lesson, not a life sentence. Learn from it and have the courage to set sail, to write the next chapters of your life. 45. Never underestimate the power of small actions. A single act of kindness throws out roots in all directions, and the roots spring up and make new trees. Just as a tiny acorn contains a mighty oak, every good deed you do holds the potential for magnificent change. 46. The stillness of the soul is priceless. Stillness is not the absence of noise. Stillness is when, amidst all the noise, your heart is calm. It is the ability to find an oasis of peace in the very eye of life's storm. 47. Be careful with words spoken in anger, for words are like arrows. Once released, you can pull them back, but the wound will remain. Future regret cannot erase the pain that has been caused. Learn to pause before you react. 48. We often seek happiness from external sources, yet happiness is a perfume you cannot pour on others without getting a few drops on yourself. By bringing joy to those around us, we naturally find it for ourselves. 49. Do not fear loneliness. Learn to enjoy solitude. Loneliness is the poverty of self. Solitude is the richness of self. The ability to find joy in your own company is one of life's most essential skills. 50. Life operates in cycles of beginnings and endings. Remember that every sunset is a promise of a new dawn. An ending is not a failure, but a necessary transition to make way for a more beautiful beginning. These first 10 reflections are like rays of warm sunlight. If you feel your spirit has been warmed, please share that warmth with a simple like. And if you wish to greet the next dawn of wisdom with me, please subscribe. 51. Perfection is an exhausting illusion. Instead, cherish the beauty of what is real. Learn to love your imperfections, for they are what make you unique. True beauty lies in our scars and our quirks, not in a soulless perfection. 52. Regarding the nature of truth, always remain humble. Truth is not something you possess, it is something you seek. Each person holds but a fragment of the great mirror of truth. Only by piecing those fragments together with empathy can we see a fuller picture. 53. Work is more than just a means of survival. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. When your work is your passion, each day is not a burden, but an opportunity to create and contribute. 54. Do not be discouraged by the criticism of others. A lion never turns around when a small dog barks. If you know your path is true, walk it with conviction. The noise of opinions will eventually fall silent in the face of your results. 55. How we face adversity is what defines us. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. It is the challenges and hardships of life that forge a resilient will and a profound soul. 56. Learn the art of letting go. Some of us think holding on makes us strong, but sometimes it is letting go. Releasing old grudges, regrets, and burdens that no longer serve you is how you free up energy for better things to come. 57. Gratitude is the key to happiness. The issue is not that life is always good, but our ability to see the good in every situation. Gratitude turns what we have into enough and helps us find joy even on the darkest of days. 58. Do not compare your journey to someone else's. The sunflower and the moonflower cannot bloom at the same time. Every flower has its own season to shine. Each of us has our own path and our own pace. Be patient and trust your own journey. 59. On giving and receiving, be a river, not a reservoir. Give without expecting anything in return, and you will receive in the most unexpected ways. The energy of the universe is in constant flow. When you give freely, you create a space for even greater things to flow back to you. 60. Finally, the greatest philosophies are meaningless without action. As Lao Tzu taught, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Take the first brave step today. And the first step for us to continue this journey together is simple. Your like is an encouragement. And by subscribing, you make a commitment to walk further down this path of discovery with me. Thank you for listening, and until we meet again for more deep reflections.